Okay, let us get into it now. My hopefully it's not too bad, but man, my stream is going fucking crazy for some reason. Hope yeah, hopefully it's fine. If it's too crazy, then I don't know. No, because it was fine yesterday. All right, let me open the game now. See if OBS will capture it automatically. Because it has been doing that, so should be fine. Damn, my stream. Hopefully, whatever I did didn't fuck up my OBS settings, but good. Okay, there it goes. I think I got all the mushrooms, and now just need to head back to the wizard place. Oh yeah, I was like thinking for a second on where it was, but I haven't been to many places, so can't be too many. So Balmora, go back to Balmora. Oh, ah, you bastard, bastard. Bastard. Gotta get me some clothes as well. actually learn what all the like what you can do with magic in the game, because I'm very curious. And I actually want to do the first thing I want to do is uh complete the Wizard Guild stuff. And the vibe of this place is so good. At least to me. But then again, I like this has like a post-apocalypse vibe, which I found out I'm a big fan of, so how far can I just go out? I think it's a little excessive, to be honest. It's cute though. Like like the CRPG camera. Awkward. Oh! God damn it, I forgot as well. I was trying to find that lady who sold me the boots of blinding speed. I was just popped in my head. I was like, damn, I wish I was faster. Oh wait, yeah, those boots. The boots I was given that blind me and make me super fast. First thing I went over here, I went to a city and then it somehow didn't spawn in the little map marker. I'm gonna need some drain magicka. I assume that's like alteration or whatever. Or mysticism? Either alteration or mysticism. Just before I eventually get myself killed by some random creature. Oh wait. Two. Goodness. Oh. Narmok. This is Narmok. I need to get to. about the Bethesda X dev that came out about pod and whatnot. Even though I don't know, there's something about that seems kind of Sin City. Like, there's definitely some things he did not want to say, just for some reason, I don't know. Don't notice me. Okay, you're good. So we're getting close to where I assume I left somewhere. Somewhere around. Oh, it is. Yeah, this might be the place. I might have to go into the city in order to find it.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
Yeah. I'm here for a deal. Making a deal. Poverty brought me blind, taking my precious boots. Be gone. Oh yeah, you know what? What about the bounty on your head? A bounty on my head? Preposterous. It must be a case of mistaken identity. I can't imagine why anyone would arrest me. I've always been an honest trader. Oh yeah? Yeah, okay, well, no, there's still a bounty on you. As I've told you, it must have been someone else they were thinking of. This conversation is quickly becoming tiresome. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's quite enough of you, High Elf. I'll take my leave now.
Here it comes.
You've offended me for the last time. Oh! Oh! No, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, well, I wonder what the journal was saying. I wonder if I have to have a piece of paper or something. I'm here for the bounty.
I don't know. You look like trouble to me.
He sounded insecure. Insincere, I bet. Kind of wish I did get some sort of papers. But I feel like if I leave her, then okay, there it is.
You have my attention.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Hey, these must be pretty tall, because I'm pretty tall. Oh, maybe I can ask a guard.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Bounty. There's a price on it head, though I don't know how much. People take kindly being sold shoddy goods. Oh, great promise, but low reward. Okay.
Quit. Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
There some place where I can like find this bounty.
Speak, traveler.
Shoot. Well, I might just need to question her. Everyone says you got a bounty on your head. I guess I do have to attack her. Or, I guess, as she won't turn herself in, she'll always try to escape. I have to kill her, fortunately. So let's.
There's something not right about you. Maybe you should go.
The journal say now. So there's more to this honest trader than meets the eye. Okay, so it is just like. Enough of you, High Elf. I'll take my leave of you now.
I'm not giving up that easily.
Oh, kill her! Uh-oh.
You'll be dead soon.
No, we. Oh, I thought we killed each other. That's close. I can definitely do this though. It's gonna be left pretty bruised up, but you are not the simple.
I have the upper hand.
Oh,
Am I good or what? I'm not giving up that easily.
well, this is hard, but it's definitely doable. Come on. Any? Oh well. No. Nope. Okay, I shouldn't be doing that. I just wasted a lot on shield, so no, there's no point in doing that. Oh, maybe I can do that.
Hold still. You're
Help me! Help me! Help me, ancestors!
I'm not giving up that easily. Am I good or what?
What are you doing, ancestors? What are you doing? This is the only close range spell they have.
If you want something, now's the time to talk. I'll make this quick.
Ow! Ow! Wait, why does that do like no damage? That did a lot of damage. Yeah, so I definitely need to, Damn, this ghost sucks ass.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up. Am I good or what?
I don't have enough. Kill a ghost, please.
Run or die! I'm not giving up that easily.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta use potions. Where are my potions at? Oh, I do have restore magic book. Alright, let me wait until my stuff covers.
So what do you want? Ugh!
Oh, don't do it. Oh! Why are you fighting the crab? Okay, let me deal with the crab. So, okay. First off, well, actually, well, it can't hit me either. So, we're even there, buddy. Gotta practice fighting crabs. I not have. I won't lie, I thought I had hand to hand. That's fine though. Wait, where's my? You have bound dagger. I. There we go. Okay.
So what do you want?
You know what I want.
Am I good or what? I have the upper hand.
Okay. Alright. I know what to do now. Crab is whatever. I'm not going to deal with the crab.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up. I'm not giving up that easily.
Oh my god!
Am I good or what?
Oh, that... Hey, that range is kind of crazy.
So what do you want?
Oh, yeah, I have a funny idea.
Run or die!
I'm running. Oh, you're still. I guess you can swim. Oh, she's much faster on land, though. I don't want. You might be slippery, but I'm even more slippery. Erect. Did 3 to 7 points. 1 second. Yeah, this axe is fucking. All right, well, you go collect that bounty now. First on your. So I'm not just running around in rags anymore.
I'm waiting.
Guard.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got the bounty. Oh, I heard she met an untimely end while on one of her trade excursions. Some trader, all she ever sold was low quality and poorly enchanted. Only a real scuttlehead would deal with that thief. But what about the bounty, though? Yeah, this is Narmak. And what up, Lucario?
I'm waiting.
Been doing well.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
That boat. Take me. Actually, probably wouldn't. Maybe to Balmora. Maybe, but I doubt it. Yeah, no.
My time
Alright,
is
well,
precious.
back
so
to
make it quick.
Balmora.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
You commutes. How much money do I have? 107? Okay. Let me.
I really don't have time for this, so
How
make
close
it
I'll
quick.
be.
Any time now.
Destiny. Yahala. How far is that?
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Oh wow, actually pretty close to Balmora. That was actually the best option. Walk to
Speak
Balmora
quickly,
now.
Outlander, or go away.
What do you want?
This looked interesting. Yeah, well, I think I'll just walk the rest of the way. It seems much closer than where I was. Welcome to Hala'o, stranger. Garden spot of the Bitter Coast region, right? Because no one comes here on purpose. For services, here, mind sharing the latest route? You don't get much news out here. Yeah, what's the latest route out here? I heard there's been some trouble up at Forest Frostmoth. Heard of it? It's on an island called Solfsheim, north of Vardenfell. Oh, is that the DLC? Which, I was thinking of just making a very specific character. Like with this character, I kind of just want to do all of the Mage Guild stuff. Uh-oh. I think I'm being that loud, though. Oh. Voice gets a little quiet. Okay. Interesting. No, stream's actually back to normal. Was acting, my stream or my OBS was acting extremely weird in the beginning of the stream. Back to normal now. I need some a boot. Really? Plateau. I said Odai Plateau. Heading out again. Probably cut it out. I'll have to take a look. It's weird. I wasn't doing that yesterday. That case. Something.
Fresh game.
Definitely.
What is this about?
definitely. One of my.
Any time now.
Okay, maybe that is better. Okay, looks like it's now actually picking up my voice. Yeah.
Probably nothing.
All right,
You
I'm
wish
listening.
to speak?
What I was saying is that it would be kind of nice to see a place like Morrowind. Well, besides the volcanic areas, but the mushroom areas and the swamp area is kind of swamp area. Maybe not so much, but it definitely is a vibe that I like. But the mushroom places definitely. We're just being quiet. No, I think my noise gate was actually fucking me. Oh, you can help me in a fight? Mushrooms. Yes, these are all good samples. Now Ajira can write the report and be a journeyman of the Mages Guild. Ajira has made potions for you to take in return. Ajira is no great alchemist yet, but Ajira thinks you can use these.
Yes, madam.
Outlander, what do you want?
Yeah. I don't have any duties for an associate, but you may be ready for advancement. Oh yeah? Okay. Apprentice. You got any duties for me? I don't have any duties for apprentice. Speak with me. Actually, be an apprentice. Sorry. Speak with me again when you have proven yourself. Meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small tasks for you. I just have to continue working for her then.
Greetings.
Yes, Ajira has more duties for you. Ajira has made a bet with Galbadur. Oh yeah, this. About Galbadur, that Ajira would be a journeyman before Galbadur. Now, Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbadur a fake soul gem. Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbadur's desk upstairs. Galbadur should be coming downstairs to talk with Maureen Dren, so no one will see you do this thing. Okay. That's so weird why my noise gate was... I'm still thinking about that,
You
why
must
my
be
noise gate
questioned
was
quickly. I must
did that, because that wasn't a problem yesterday. I'm not, talking any quieter. Whatever. You know, at least it's fixed. It's fixed
What is
somewhat,
this
so
about?
you know what? I don't care. Oh, whoops, wrong area. Yeah. Go, Ricky. Yeah, it's because every time I try to press tab, it tries to enter into the search bar.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of
Friend.
me?
Yep. Alright, anything else? Let's now study flowers. Yes, Ajira must study flowers now. Ajira needs samples of gold cannet, stoneflower petals, willow anther, and heather. All can be found on the shores of Lake Ambia. Can you tell me what that is? Get to Lake Ambia, go southeast out of Balmora, past Fort Moth, and then follow the signs and take the road to Plagiad. After you cross the Foyada Mamaya, go towards Saran at the next crossroads. All of the flowers shows worth of Maya. Yeah. They're gonna be my journal. Okay, actually, thank God.
Dirt everywhere, dirt.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
The rank. No, sorry, later. Perhaps when you're a higher rank, but not now. Need a absorb magicka spell. Of spring summer vibes with big mushrooms. Balmora. East. Okay, then this way. I've read I was reading some comments on some videos that were talking about the whole the whole ex Bethesda dev that was kind of shit talking Morrowind, calling it cringe for being 20 years old. And I mean, I get what he means, but it's also like there's a lot of good things that this game does that I feel like most games would love to have. south, east past Fort Moonmoth. Is there gonna be a sign? Or is it toward Pelagiad, right? On the road to Pelagiad. Okay, no, oh, well, it's right there. It has flaws for sure, but oh yeah, no, I would definitely agree there. As someone who, I mean, is we just got into this game last year. It is definitely one of my. I just keep going this way. It's definitely one of my favorites. And like I said, this game has literally, I mean, the fast travel system is like one of the few things that I've always wanted in, like, or it should be a thing in every open world game. That, and then the fucking wind actually affecting your character, like that shit is like, bro, most games don't even have this kind of shit level of quality and just interactivity with the world space. Yeah, keep going this way then. And the fact this is probably the only Bethesda game that has a level list of creatures. I forgot what the term is. But the fact that the creatures don't actually scale with you, like pretty much every other Bethesda game. Like, they actually they put the time and effort into, like, making sure each creature, you know, like a rat doesn't scale to your level for some reason. Like, that, I feel like that takes time. That's, like, some time and effort that is, I appreciate. I mean, like, again, New Vegas does the same thing, and I love that. Like, you're not gonna, once you're, like, level 20, you're, you know, like the geckos that are kind of one of the stronger, like, low-level creatures, you're gonna easily get rid of. It's kind of like in this game where you're gonna fight, like one of, like, rats aren't, well, I guess rats aren't in this game. I guess what is the equivalent to a rat? I guess those worms, right? Those are the rats of this game. And even though it takes a couple shots to even one-shot him, so. And I kind of like that. I don't like just coming out and just being asked, like, I'm the hero, so I'm super strong. I mean, every day, occasionally, I don't mind it. But for an RPG, I just don't think it really works. You know, the whole point of an RPG is to get better over time. Am I going the right way? I think I am. It feels like, yeah, exactly. It makes the world feel more like its own thing. The one thing I wish was better in this game is that it's not like a horrible thing. And it does it slightly. I just wish it did it better. Is having specific creature types in each area. I think that would be very cool. You know, I don't think you even need to do anything drastic. But, and it does, I do think it does do that, but, you know, like I said, just a little better. Or just, I guess in the sense, I just wish there was a little bit more variety. Or different kinds of creatures. Oh god, come on. Oh my god, you're not dead. I'm not gonna do that. I should not be doing that. I have quite a few of these. Did I not wait yet? Oh, I guess I forgot to do this. There we go. Did you miss a turn? I thought so. I was like, this doesn't seem the right way. I mean, it did say follow the Pelagian Road, so kind of what I've been doing. Well, I wonder if it just turns into this area, right? Because it's supposed to be on a lake, and I assume this is the lake. Did I jump? Oh no, no problem. Nothing to be sorry about. I wonder if this turns. I'm gonna keep going this way just in case. And it ends in a dead end. Come on, I am definitely going the wrong way, but I had to go over these mountains. Mountain erupts. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, talking about the back to the discussion with the ex-Bethesda dev. Like, the cringe part, and sure, like, people don't like the fact that you hit something and it doesn't, like, react. Which is the problem, is that creatures don't really react to you hitting or missing them. Which I definitely think with just a simple animation, you know, for the creatures to be hit or, you know, them dodging your attacks could easily just make that feel better. But then he said, was like, well, no one wants that game. It's gonna, and if they did, it's gonna take like 4 years. And I'm like, oh really? Only 4 years, huh? When the Skywind team has been at it for like what, 10 years? You fucking motherfucker. And apparently he's also the one that, like, supposedly redid the whole magic system. And I don't mind the magic system of Skyrim, but I definitely like this one better. Mother says that says miss. Yeah, but I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna I mean, I don't mind. Because I'm, you know, I understand. This is an old-ass game. It's supposed to kind of be pseudo turn-based in a way. But, yeah, I think in today's day and age, that definitely would have to be like the creatures being animated, you getting hit or whatnot. Okay, this should be the lake, right? I know the fog isn't necessarily necessary, but some areas it definitely gives it a better vibe. Alright, don't do it, mister. You either appreciate what it does, but it's not for you, or you say stay in Morrowind for the rest of your life. Yeah. Or you get the third person who just says, I don't get this game, so therefore it's bad. Which is, unfortunately, quite a lot. There's quite a few people like that nowadays. Because, you know, it's A, profitable, and just, you get more attention for being hateful, unfortunately. But I need to find some flowers, which should be around here, right? Panther, I think I need that. Yep, okay. Oh god. Oh, no, I have to close it. I don't know why I thought tapping out would close it. TikTok consumer brain. Actually, I don't want to. Hey, now, you know, I'm a zoomer myself. You better be careful. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm what do they call it? Like a baby millennial, because I was born like at the tip of the zoomer age. So zoomers, I mean, which is funny because it's like zoomers are now like reaching their 30s, you know, including me. So, you know, it's not really zoomers. It's mostly Gen Alpha, I think was what they're called. But then again, you know, every age has its problems. Stoneflower, the Comber. No. Okay. Have been treated. And, you know, it's just kind of, I mean, unfortunately, yeah, it's just the world that they have to grow up in. And, you know, it's you know, I don't like being the and I've been that I've said it before, but you know, on hating millennials, but well, I don't. Okay, hate's a strong word. I criticize millennials in the fact that they are the ones who are parents at the moment, and usually, well, yeah, no, you'd have to be like millennials are like in their 40s about. And guess what? Zoomers aren't having, or most Zoomers aren't having kids because I hate doing this, but because of how the world is, unfortunately. Also, I need this. No. I already have a willow flower. God damn it. I don't know. Main point is that, you know, there's a lot of problems, and I think we're just all going crazy. So, people are going to be cringe, and every age has its cringe moments. So, the end here. Nothing really. Okay. It's just really funny to hear like millennials be like, "My God, Zoomers." Well, it's funny they always say Zoomers when they obviously mean, you know, Gen Alpha. But it's just so stuck in their brain. It's kind of like how people will say, "Oh, you Boomers are doing everything." It's like when Boomers are like fucking like 90 years old on their fucking deathbed. It's like they ain't doing anything now. You know, it's just it's just like, yeah, Zoomers are just so cringe. And it's just like, yeah, because I'm sure there wasn't anything cringe back in your day when you were a child. Sure. I'm gonna say this: the millennials created what the fuck is it called? That one website with all those like Stickman edit. Well, not the Stickman, but the because I used to watch that as a kid. What was it? They it had a bunch of shorts, and it was like, I like trains, and then, you know, like in a suicidal muffin, like Newgrounds, like that. Not, you know, let's not be honest. Newgrounds has a lot of cringy shit in it. So, and that's all millennial stuff. Or pretty much. Not, I mean, back in the day it was. This shit doesn't... that's what I mean. There's a lot of cringy shit back in that Newgrounds stuff. I mean, again, like I said, I watched that when I was a kid. Oh, here's this. Cannot. Heather, do I need this? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, what do I have left? Net, Stoneflower, and Heather. I actually have them all. Yeah, exactly. And hell, I bet, you know, I can't think of any, but even I bet Gen X had, you know, cringy shit in its day. I mean, cringy, no. We've always been cringe. We just want it, we just don't want to accept it. No, why? Because it's like, well, you don't find it cringy because you think it's funny, you know, because you grew up with it. So, I don't know. I just think it's more so the idea that we immediately go to the specific, more so the specific age group that is below us or above us, and not actually who is being the problem. funny. One actual criticism that I will give millennials is that, my God, do they at least okay, millennials in the like movie and like TV industry, they do not know how to make movies. Either they don't know how to make movies, or they are so beholden to their nostalgia that they would rather destroy an original IP. Actually, no. That's sometimes Gen X does that. That's the Gen X. Millennials are the nostalgia people because they, for some reason, can't write as well as most Gen X stuff. Magic. Heather, gold canat, stone flower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like Gen X deserves more attention than ire, I feel. Well, no, yeah, I mean, to be fair, like I said, every generation has its problems. There's no single perfect generation. And to think otherwise is absurd. And quite honestly, actually, I don't even know what, that would be absurd to me to think like that. The losers is slow, true, and fair. Well, no. I didn't say that. There's some, cool millennials. But when it comes to... Oh, another problem I have with millennials is that they have to make... Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind it, but when they make everything have to have some sort of deep philosophical meaning. And it's just like, okay, that's fine, but don't do it to something that definitely doesn't need to have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what am I missing? 1. Wait, 1. No, I fucking did 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, I have them. All right, back to Balmora. Obvious, like, well, yeah, because you have like, but I guess where the millennials get it from, because Gen X has a bunch of media that is like that, and again with the whole nostalgia thing, whereas they can't make their own ideas, is that they'll just parrot whatever Gen X had said, which, you know, granted, probably Zoomers also do the same thing with millennials, right? But it's like, there was a pitch that I heard from a millennial. I'm not gonna say their name, but they're like, yeah, I have a pitch for WALL-E 2. And it's just like, yeah, apparently, I don't remember all of it, but it was just so absurd. It's just like,
Dirt everywhere, dirt.
I mean, there's not that much dirt. And it's just like, WALL-E 2, like,
How does
Eve,
the day greet
like, he's
you,
like,
friend?
someone died, there's like a death scene or something like that, and like, it's a Disney movie! What are we talking about? It's for children! I mean, you can have some deep philosophical stuff in a Disney movie, and there has been, but it's always been subtle, and it's usually for an adult to figure out. You look cool, though. I like your dress. Beg your pardon, have you seen a bandit nearby? I must find him. No. Yes, I was just Yes, I was just walking along here, minding my own business. Suddenly, a bandit jumped at me from behind. The dark elf. A strong... Oh, wait. Andrews, try to talk to me for what seemed like forever. I think I've done this. What's that? Oh, never mind the jewels. I just want to find the bandit again. He was charming. Oh, yeah. The Nellos guy. I got robbed, but robbed by a very handsome man. Funny. I will try and find this man, if only for love's sake. Yeah. I don't feel like blame also lies with boomers and Gen X will persist. I won't greenlight anything except reboots. Oh yeah, I mean that's true. That's also fair. Mm. 3 hours. It's just the idea is that you need to make everything deep and philosophical, and it's just like no. I mean, some things can just be a corny cheeseball piece of media. It's kind of my problem with how a lot of Dragon Ball fans, I don't know why, but it just made me think about how there are some Dragon Ball fans who want that for Dragon Ball, and I'm just like, I can get it. There's some deeper messages in Dragon Ball, but it's like it doesn't like talk about it. It's because it's not. Because I think Toriyama knows it's not like his. Oh, excuse me. He doesn't really. He's just never really gone further into it than just like the surface level. The literary critics. Yeah, it's just because, to be fair, Gen X has a lot of good movies. I mean, the 90s and the 2000s was filled with great movies. At least in my opinion. Whereas, like, nowadays, it's... I mean, it's just like music. I think it's just so filled with media and movies, it's just like, you just gotta find. You gotta sift through all the, unfortunate garbage, to actually find the, diamond in the rough. Development in the industry. Review and have a take. Development in the industry. Oh yeah, I mean there's definitely it's not just a generate or an age thing. I mean, hell, well, I'm just trying to think of any. I'm sure there's other Gen X's, but I just think of James Cameron and I can't think of his other name. It's James Cameron, James Gunn, and then the man who made or directed Tim Burton. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. Those are all Gen X, and made some good media in the past, but nowadays, they're not so hot. The Avatar movies, they're kind of hit or miss. I mean, I watched Avatar when I was younger. And, well, let's be honest. I only cared for the mech suits in Avatar. But I just spend games with loot boxes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. And it's just like the it's just a generational thing that unfortunately I don't know when it's gonna where it's gonna stop at. Utterly forgettable. It's gonna be a shitty millennial reboots of franchises. Yeah. No, yeah, it's a there's problems on all sides. But I don't know. I guess to me it's just like it's weird. It's a kind of a dodgy topic, but it's just like millennials at least have the means. At least most millennials and even Gen X's have the means to make change, but they decide not to. Where it is now, it's just kind of an unfortunate cycle of, okay, we're just gonna leave the world to you because we don't want to deal with the world. But yeah, I mean, it's just yeah, I mean, it started with the boomers. And it's just like I say that, but it is just like an unfortunate thing that I don't think you realize too late that you could have changed anything, because the world kind of doesn't present itself at first as, you know, well, I don't want to say evil, but to the sense, the evilness of the world. You don't really see that until you're much older, and at that point, it's kind of too late. You've already kind of lived your life, or are already on track to doing something completely different with your life. So, that's why I kind of am like, like I said, it's a bit of a dodgy topic.
Speak quickly.
And it's just kind of, you know, then, like I said, it's left to the younger generation to deal with. So. And that way, let's get into a different topic, because it's a little sad. I want to cheer up the mood a bit. Is that, okay, I just completely... I was thinking something, and then my brain was like,
I'm listening.
No, you weren't. You weren't thinking that. Okay, thanks, brain. It'll pop up. Eventually, I assume.
All right then, I'm listening. Oh, Outlander, did you want something? Warm day to you.
I feel like I'm letting this get blamed. I mean, that's true. That's true. You know, but as a Zoomer, you know, you got to know how I feel as well. Where Zoomers also get blamed for everything. But that's why I kind of have the, that's why I brought up the whole thing where it's just kind of seems like just an endless cycle of blaming. And so it just kind of gotta stop it. Yeah, here they are. Mr. Team up. Yeah, but they hate each other. Unfortunately, that will never happen because we hate each other. One's old and curmudgeon, and the other's cringy and hyperactive. At least that you know. That's the overall consensus. We're not old. I hate that. Well, no. I mean, well, to a Zoomer, you're old. What? You're like 40? You're old. You're over 30? Old. Even though, yeah, like the whole idea is like, well, back in the day, if you were 30, I mean, that's a good life. Even though that's kind of also really sad. What more do you got for me, Ajira? Ajira is very sorry. Ajira has much work to do on these reports, so Ajira can win her bet with Galbadur. Maybe you could fetch a new ceramic bowl for Ajira. Huh? Yes, take these 10 drakes and go find Ajira a ceramic bowl. Ajira thinks Ravir, the trader here in Balmora, has some. Excuse me. Okay. Cool enough. The culture as, yeah. Yeah. You did not like that. Oh god damn it. This place just is so good. I love this. The aura, the vibes of this game are just, I just have to repeat it, are just immaculate. This place just feels magical.
Outlander, what do you...
Sorry, it's a random outburst. I just had to say it. Like I feel like I'm living, or I'm roaming around in like a fantasy world, where like, unlike Skyrim and Oblivion, okay, kind of does that. Oblivion has that sort of fantasy vibe, whereas Skyrim completely loses it, in my opinion.
Speak, traveler.
My god damn! This place is amazing to just roam around in. And my god, this the amount of detail they just put into the carpets and stuff. The wall, like, you can tell there's a lot of love put into this game. Not to say, not the other games don't have love into it, but there was an actual, like, concrete idea, it seems like, what they wanted to do, and they somehow did it. Magical but grounded. Yeah. Yeah, because it's not like...
Make it quick, Outlander.
Like, super fantastical like Oblivion is. Because I feel like Oblivion feels really, like, high fantasy in a sense.
There's someone watching.
Even though it's really not. I just went to the bookstore, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I just wanted to look into a house. Armor. Also a map, like a drawn map with an actual drawn mini map or local map, like. I wish Skyrim had that. Fair. Skyrim has a lot of problems that... excuse me. That, I think just gets overlooked because the gameplay feels good.
Yes.
Which is annoying. Hey, why do you sound familiar? We're House Halalu Town, and loyal citizens of the Empire. Legions. Or, why is this here? Or? Oh, because of Or. That's funny. I don't think that's supposed to be there, but it's so much right. Like it's yeah. It is so crazy because, like I said, I only played, I played Skyrim first, and then I was like, okay, when it was actually funnily before the Oblivion remastered even got announced. So I was like, you know what? Let me try Oblivion because it was like, there was a Steam sale where you could buy both Oblivion and Morrowind for like what, $5 to $10. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do that because I'll eventually play these games. So I played Oblivion first. I was like, it's okay. I like the quests. I think the quest design, I think the quests in Oblivion are good. I don't think they're bad. I do wish there was. My problem with the Oblivion quest is that there's so much room for like different endings for each quest that it's just like there could be more to these quests. I do think the same thing somewhat for Morrowind. To be fair, I don't. Bethesda doesn't seem to have the knack for making like multiple endings to a quest. Besides, I guess like Daggerfall, which apparently has like 8 endings or something like that. This like maybe I'm talking, so I'm not really. Unfortunately, I cannot talk and like focus on things. Hide, or unless that's the is the trader. Is he over here? Okay, yeah, he. I think that would be afraid what would do to sequels. I think that's kind of lame. I mean, I kind of get it, but it's like, and it, it's funny because that brings up the whole.
What do you want?
Holy shit, you're short. Oh, I guess no. Wait a minute, I'm tall. I'm sorry. It's like a 6'5" person going to like some 5'11" person. Wow, damn, you're short. It's like, no, he's not.
You have
When
questions.
you're this tall, you have a different perspective of the world. They had multiple endings of Daggerfall, and then it came up with the Warp of the West, where all 8 endings are canon and happen simultaneously. Which, if it works, I think you can definitely do. Which, funnily enough, is what people are mad about for the Fallout show because they didn't pick a specific ending for New Vegas, even though there are obvious choices made from the game that are apparent in the world of the show. So it's just like, it comes down to, it's like, with New Vegas, there's so many different ways that game can end. You're not going to please anyone by choosing an ending. You're going to make someone mad. And they left it open-ended enough to where 10 to 15 years later, any change you would have done to the world would have been altered by already. It's like getting mad at how there's not really, well, I guess Fallout 1 is pretty. Fallout 1 doesn't have like a bunch of multiple endings. There are multiple endings to, or there's multiple ways the game can end in Fallout 1. But that's like getting mad at Fallout 1 for not, or Fallout 2 for not picking like a specific ending. Oh, I mean, there's definitely cases of it's just being a case of people just wanting to be mad at something, unfortunately. Though it's also, unfortunately, a case where people don't understand media, and I've said this, this might be a bit rude, but I don't think game reviewers who really only engage with video games should review. Well, I guess yeah. I guess it's not, they can review it, but it's just like you only like video games have good writing, but they're not. It's not television. It's not sculpted like television, so it's not gonna have the same structure. And it's supposed to be an adaptation of the video game, which another thing that people are mad about the Fallout show is that, oh, it showed New Vegas, but they didn't do anything with the factions or the world. And it's just like, yes, because that's not the point of the show. If you want to learn about the factions in the world, go play the game. That's the point. It's like also a pseudo advertisement for the games. I don't understand how people don't get that. That's literally what pretty much every video game adaptation has been, usually. Or a cash grab. Cash grab or like, well, it can be both, to be fair. I never did again, though. I mean, that would be cool to have Morrowind have multiple endings. Like, I mean, like with my first playthrough, it would have been very cool to be kind of like an evil, like to side with the god, or have multiple endings that surrounded how you ended the game with, like, oh, if you're like a mage and you did all the stuff for the mage guild, you get like a special mage guild ending, or like you did something with the thieves guild, so you get a specific thieves guild ending, right? So I'm mad to be mad. But it's just something that I think could spice up the game, and that way, hey, another incentive to replay the game. Interesting, because isn't that what you want? More people to play your game? And for longer? And that's just how I think, at least. I mean, what I've always wanted for these games is that the same thing that they do for Fallout with the slideshow endings. Imagine, playing through this whole game, and then you just sit through basically a whole movie of of how the world changes because of what you did. Like, that's like my favorite thing of Fallout. For 4 years. Went for these games. Well, I mean, they said they've been working on it, but I mean, they've been saying that for how long? Which is, in reality, they've only been working on it for like 4 years. So you ain't seeing a new game till shit, maybe 2030. Unfortunately. You're gonna get a bunch of remasters before you actually get a new game. Or, they give...
What was that?
Because my idea is like, what if...
What say you?
Well, I'm not saying anything, lady. Not to you, at least. have had like 2 more Elder Scrolls. No, I mean that's true.
What is this
But they
about?
decided to make Fallout 76 and then Starfield.
Are you
For
here
some
about
reason.
your wounds? You should find healing.
Which, I mean, at least 76 kinda paid off in the end for them. But definitely not Starfield, it seems like. You play Starfield? No. I don't. I ain't touching that game.
Can you ask your
Oh,
question
mainly because it's
quickly?
like,
I must be
I'm
going.
not much of
What
a...
is it, friend?
It's too realistically space looking. I'm more of like a... I don't know, it needs to be more sci-fi looking, where it's just kind of like NASA coded, where not for me. You must find her stolen reports. Jira needs your help very badly. Galbadur stole Jira's reports on her properties of local mushrooms and flowers. Jira, this. Oh no, I gotta go look for them. Okay. That would be one of those games that good. Well, hey, you know what? You got modders for that.
I see
Unfortunately,
you.
that game is
Hello.
actually surviving because of modders. If modders actually did give up, because they never did, it was like one person who said that, and then people, of course, news reporters ran with that. It's like, oh no, because this one person said modders are giving up on it. Everyone, all
I'm
the modders are
listening.
giving up on it. But no, like if modders did actually give up on that game would probably not be as popular, or well, still alive. Which I guess you can say for, to be fair, Skyrim, but I think Skyrim has a lot more to it in the vanilla state than I think people liked out of Starfield, so unfortunate. Okay, I'm just so tall, I can't tell if I'm crouching or not. Isn't your chest? It looks cool. ED. Yeah, I haven't really looked at the Star Wars mod. It's probably pretty cool though. Which goes to show you that how much people want a Star Wars RPG, including me.
All right, I'm listening.
How what lengths they will go to make that happen.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
Is it on her person? It might be on her person.
What is this about?
I've done this before, but I forget where the note is.
All right, I'm listening.
Oh, steal something from a fellow guild member? Yeah, of course not. your first? No. Basically my second playthrough though. I got into this game like sometime last year. Please leave me alone.
Strength is a virtue, friend. Welcome.
Someone to look around the mage's cave and for the portion. Okay, so they're just gonna be around here somewhere. I think they're just in a random place, but I gotta find them. I have an idea of where they're at. Let's see.
From where do you hail, friend?
Oh, yep, there it is. Just had to... Took a while to remember. Oh yeah, this area is probably one of the better looking mage guilds.
Something?
At least from my memory.
All right, I'm listening.
Why is my friend here?
To give you this. Only if one report must have both her reports. Oh, okay. Just one of them. Aldrune is pretty good too. The one that I think is the funniest is the one where they're all just sitting in one room.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
It's like couldn't just like make it into like a tiny little office building with the dividers.
From where do you hail, friend?
I remember that one at least.
Yes, Outlander?
Yeah, which does make sense
because
because
the
Telvanni do not like the Mages Guild, so it is very very fitting. Give them like the shittiest area.
May your battle show only victory, friend.
And that is also why I love this game, because it does really well with story through world building. Oh, there it is. I was like, I swear it was also somewhere around here.
Can you ask your question
What
quickly?
can
I must be
Khajiit
going.
do for you?
Yep, here you go. Yes, these are the reports Ajira needs. Ajira thanks you. Ajira is your friend always. Ajira worked very hard on these potions for you. Oh, thank you. You got anything else for me to do? Oh, here's the ceramic bowl, too. Yeah. This is a very good bowl. Got anything else for me? There's in the basement. For pretty prominent. Also, yeah, that's all the which unfortunately gets pretty much destroyed in in Oblivion, it seems like, where there's like no temples, which is weird. or at least from my knowledge, just like no temples. Oh wait, no, there is a temple. There's temples in each town. They have one, but you would think that they would have temples because they're Roman. At least I think they're Roman coded. You would think they would have temples designated to each god, right? But it's just kind of all put into one temple, which is, you know, whatever, but... I do like how the temples are in this game. It's just medieval Europe. Yeah. Which kind of is lame. Which is, again, why I kind of, like, dropped it. Because it's, like, it's very generic high fantasy looking, in a sense. And it's definitely one of the, which I don't mind goofiness, but Oblivion feels like the, Morrowind is Fallout 1, and then Oblivion is Fallout 2. Whereas, Fallout 1 is way more serious coded. Then Fallout 2 is, like, filled with jokes and references. With very little, seriousness involved. Which I've always assumed Todd Howard is more of a Fallout 2 fan than a Fallout 1 fan. Mainly because, I mean, with Fallout 3, I just feel like with how the with how super mutants are handled, the fact that the Enclave are the big bad in Fallout 3. There's a bunch of goofy shit in Fallout 3, you know. I mean, obviously, there's some Fallout 1 inspired stuff in Fallout 3, but I don't think it's ever as serious as that game. Oh yeah, it is time for the ad. They're not yet for friend. Speak with Ajir again when you are a warlock. This author says you have many duties for you. He does not like to run as much. Maybe you should speak with... Oh, excuse me. You should speak with Ajira's good friend Adwina Albert at the Guild of Mages in Altaroom. Oh, okay.
Do you want something?
No. It would be nice if my, little app here would tell me when the ad break goes on. Because I know it happens every hour, it would be nice to get.
What is this about?
I at least get an advancement, though. Oh, nice, I can. Alright, wow, fast ass. Ranking up fast. You have not yet completed the duties of a conjurer. Interesting. Like all she wants is people to pay up or to bully people not. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Alright, let me go to Alderun then. I remember her missions somewhat. Although, wait, how much gold do I have? Oh, never mind. I'm not even going to be worried about getting spells right now. I have no money to.
Why walk when you can ride?
Take me? Okay, good. You know, I didn't play with the fog in my first run, but I won't lie, I kind of wish I did, because A, it helps make the game run better, but it also gives it more of like a nice like atmosphere. I like it. Oh yeah, the Mages Guild is over here. I can't believe I got to Conjurer that fast. I guess, you know, my character is literally built for being a mage, so... You're there.
Hello. Did you want something?
No, you just want me to go to Solstheim, which I am not doing with this character. Well, maybe. Maybe eventually, but not right now. That's definitely not the plan right now. Always see Red Mountain in the distance. Distance view. Yeah, I mean, another thing that I wish this game did more of is the fact that weather affects your character, which makes it like, I wish rain would make it so at least to me, rain should have effects on like magical stuff, mainly just there's a game that did that. I don't remember what. Where it's just like, oh, rain makes it so lightning attacks deal more damage, but fire attacks do less damage. Or like, if it's super windy, well, I guess they have that. If it's super windy, you get pushed back and you can't aim as good. Not that you can't, you know, but I wish that was kind of a thing. Just more things that affect your character when it comes to being in the effects of weather. That is that wind stuff has definitely just opened my brain, and the need to want more of that kind of stuff.
May I help you?
I think I was supposed to talk to you, right? Yeah. Yes, Evoker, there's something you could do for me. I'm looking for a copy of the... Oh yeah, you're the book person, right? To another Mages Guild branch have a copy is simply essential to my research. Would you be willing to find a copy for me? Yeah, that's fine. 20 septims, cover your expenses, time is of the essence. See, I wish... Okay, this game I feel like would... well, actually, to be fair, I think most Bethesda, or most Elder Scrolls games would benefit from a Doom clock. I guess, well, I guess not benefit, but it would be cool to have a Doom clock, and would be very fitting to have a Doom clock. That in regular Morrowind enjoy. Survival mode always tends to be very hardcore. To drink water every 5 minutes. I mean,
All right.
to be fair,
I'm listening.
in a place like this, I bet you it's humid as fuck. And so, you would probably need to drink water a lot. But maybe not that much, but... Is there a bookstore here? Might be a bookstore here. only triggered in the main quest, so you can opt out of it. Yeah. I mean, I know Doom clocks are very hit or miss with some people, but I love Fallout 2 because here's the idea: is that, or not Fallout 2, but Fallout 1. Fallout 1 has the Doom clock.
I do not speak
Is
with
that
vagrants.
okay? What if each, like, because in Fallout 1, towns get. Okay, it was just getting redder, so it was creeping me out. That's cool though. Okay, I was like getting windy. Where is the bookstore, if there is any? Go underground at your own pace is very important. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I think how the game would do it is get out of this area. It's loud out here. Is there no bookstore? I swear there was a bookstore here. Oh, yep, here it is. Me inside. Well, yeah, you could heavily, you could have it set or activate once you, like, get to, I don't remember his name, but the guy in that shack, right? That you're working as a spy for. So.
I do not speak with vagrants.
Because essentially, what it incentivized, in my opinion, is, you know, replaying the game. Or playing the game at a, I was gonna say a faster pace.
What, Outlander?
Which would be kind of like a fun
Any
challenge to
time
do,
now.
in my opinion. Get the ring of the moon star, and then the countdown begins. Yeah, because like what this game could easily do, and which I think even Oblivion could easily do it, is that as time progresses, because I don't know, for me, I feel like with how Fallout 1 is, time is like one of the most important things. Like time is also a resource. And so over time, right, while you're looking for the vault chip, towns are getting destroyed or taken over by super mutants. And, you know, by the end of the game, you will see which towns were taken over or destroyed. And so that way, it incentivizes you to go through the game more efficiently and faster, to get better at the game, and to be able to save those towns. Now, of course, like I said, that's not everyone likes the Doom clock, but me personally, I love that incentive. And then it's like, okay, and then once you actually do save the town, it's like, I don't know, that's a good feeling to have. At least to me. It sure feels like a natural place for the Doom clock to begin. No, yeah, I think for what the game presents itself as, with you just kind of being like a prisoner, I do think the because, well, I mean, that could be a fair choice. But with, you know, the same thing with Fallout 1 is that you don't know about the super mutants until like halfway through the game. So, or you go to Necropolis, which has the super mutants, which is, it's about halfway. Yeah, it's about halfway through the game. I don't know, it'd be kind of interesting to see, like, a town taken over by, like, demons and shit in this game. and then you have to then resave the town at the very least. Maybe you could present it, or like have the doom clock, but have ways to reverse the effects of the doom clock either during the game or after the game. You get to the time to slowly explore and learn about the world. Corpus disease. And hey, you know, that could be an ending. That could easily be an ending. That's kind of the problem where these games have so much potential. So much potential. I mean, this game fulfills a lot of the potentials that I've wanted out of pretty much Skyrim, so. But now I'm just like, oh, there's so much more potential. And it's just like, it feels like Bethesda doesn't ever want to. Well, because it's like the Pokemon thing. They don't ever need to see it because they already make a lot of money. They're like one of the biggest companies almost next to like Rockstar. Not as big as Rockstar. But, you know. It's just like, man. You can I don't want to call it laziness, because it's not that. It's more like, I don't know, there's a word for it. Have the book for me. Doesn't look. Oh wait, no. There's more books. You don't seem to have it, unfortunately. Greenland is exactly my feelings on Morrowind. The game that Morrowind suggests. The game's so bad. Yeah, but unfortunately, people think Morrowind is cringe and bad because it's 20 years old. Unfortunately. Chronicles of Encholfed. Yeah, Chronicles of Encholfed.
What now?
I guess these are all in alphabetical order, which is really nice, so. Okay, yeah, you don't have it, unfortunately. Oh wait. I can find a copy in Vec. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I can't search for it. For things that build up in richness over time. Bring me. Oh. I have not saved in quite a while. So we'll do that. Like, see, seasoned cast iron pan. No, I agree. I mean, RPGs, I feel like that should be the goal, right? I know Vec is somewhere near here. So I guess I'll... Oh yeah, that's true. I completely forgot. The Mage's Guild can teleport you.
I must be going, so if...
It's so nice to have so many ways to fast travel.
How can I help you?
So crazy how that is just gone in the other games. I didn't get stuck.
Let's
don't think I've-
not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
Maybe I've gotten stuck on something before. Is that usually an issue? Alright, now where's the actually I'll happen upon a guard somehow. Down isn't it? Yeah, okay, thankfully.
We're watching you.
Where's the
Scum.
scum? There's an enchanted transportation system in the old Dunmer strongholds. Created ages ago, but it still works. You need a thing called an index to use the system. Give them around. Collectors will pay a pretty drake for them. Oh? Beck may just go because there's 2 NPCs blocking a doorway. Oh, okay. That's funny. The good old Fallout 1 and 2. Well, actually, Fallout 2 actually solves the problem. Fallout 1, you will always, no matter what, you go through a doorway, you will have to wait until your companion or some random NPC moves out of the doorway in order to get through. Fallout 2, they definitely fixed it, so you can just push them out of the way. That's funny though. I was hoping he would tell me where the bookstore is. I guess I asked the wrong question. God, I sometimes just can't help just absorb the environment. Just pretty much everything. This place is so cool. Well, let me see if I won't come across another guard. Another thing I think would be nice is to which I know not a I know not some people don't really care for is kind of just generic NPCs to make the world feel a bit more filled out, because this is like a giant city and there's like no one roaming the streets. Like even if it's like nighttime, there should, for a big city like this, there should be at least a good chunk of people roaming about. Or hell, even like shop stands and whatnot should be all over this place, I feel like. Gotta avoid the hole left behind after the Orcon got the heart ripped out. That was the concept art, but they couldn't realize it. Which a remake would, I would hope, solve, but no, that's never gonna happen.
Watch yourself. We'll have no
Hey
trouble
man,
here.
can you tell me where okay, never mind. Maybe I have to ask a NPC or something like that.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Remind then. I thought there was I could ask like specific places or whatnot. Faith, law, and justice. Walk on. Also love the cities in Morrowind. If you ever been to Europe or historical cities, it does feel like a lot like this. Really nailed the vibe. And I love the vibe. Especially of Vivek. Vivek is such a cool place. It's so crazy. It's just like Oblivion, like the cities, there are some kind of rundown cities, but that's kind of the whole point of them. But I feel like actually I kind of like this, how the cities are presented in in Oblivion. But I feel like they're not really cities in a sense. They feel more like towns, and then Skyrim, unfortunately, like does it way worse in my opinion. Where the cities, in fucking gigantic quotation marks, do not feel like cities at all. Fucking the Oblivion towns feel like more like cities than Skyrim's do. Also, I really love how each city has its own like theme. due to like where it's located. That I really enjoy. Like, of course, you have the town that is next to Skyrim, has the all the like a bunch of Nords and has all the buildings very Nordish looking, like that kind of shit. I really enjoy. None of these gonna tell me little advice. How about advice? You killed yourself trying to complete a job that's too difficult for you. It's nobody's fault but your own. I guess you're right. That's true. Little secret. If I liked you better, then I might tell you. Oh. Okay. I wonder if, how hated, high elves are in this game. Because you don't see many. Not that I think of.
What do you want?
Now that I'm thinking about it, there's not a lot of high elves in this game. There are a lot of orcs, which makes sense because of the Imperials. And I guess, yeah, no, because of the Imperials taking over. I assume because it's like it's from Daggerfall, right? Because they take over like the orc city or whatever. Okay, so I don't think I can. I feel like I remembered I could. I did not mean to do what I just did. I opened the console on accident. I don't think I'm liked here, so I can't ask anyone where the bookstore is. Maybe near the Mages Guild, which is, if I remember correctly, in the like foreign quarter or something like that. It's in the front of Vivek. I guess I shouldn't have left the Mages Guild. Where'd it go? Well, if I just end up confused, I'll ask. I mean, I'm confused now, but like, if I'm like don't have any answers left, then I'll. And the doom clock ticking. Well, that's the joy of it, though, because then you would get better at it over time, because then you're always in a rush, so your brain would just kind of immediately remember, or well, it's kind of forced to remember.
Keep moving.
Or you get frustrated. Yeah, or you would rage quit. Yeah. Okay. I thought I could, but can I not get over there? No, not. At least from up here. Yeah, that's also a thing that unfortunately is a problem, is that you kind of need patience in order to deal with Doom Clock. Which, fortunately, most, at least from what I can tell, most gamers do not have. But there are no stairs down in this part. Should be. Which is like, I wonder, really, there's no...
Make it quick, Altmer.
I can get down from here, but... I guess, whatever.
What do you want?
What I was saying is that I wonder if, like, I think a, run, like a sprint, like you can, yeah, technically there already is a sprint, but, I mean, like, an actual sprint, because basically you're just walking, and then as they run, you're just kind of jogging. I feel like a sprint would definitely ruin this game.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble.
I feel like that, at least to some extent, could ruin it. But I think, unfortunately, with how people they can't handle just walking everywhere. They would need a run button, unfortunately. Okay, I'm definitely... Oh! Get out of there. I don't have any magic. I don't need to go there. Like, I do think there's a lot of modern day gameplay stuff that would definitely help this game, but it's just like, would it ruin the experience of it? Oh, is there a bookstore in here? Smith? Like, people would not be able to handle just walking everywhere. Sucked in air. Which I know you would normally are supposed to be doing to breathe, but it was too much.
I do not speak with vagrants.
Thief or Thief 2? I've been hearing about that game. That's with the, No, wait, no, that's a different game. I was thinking of, like, the Goblin game, where you're a thief. No, I'm not a big, stealth guy. The only thing that I've come close to being, like, or playing in a stealthy way is, Shadow of War and Assassin's Creed. And I guess, you know,
My time is
whenever I'm
precious,
playing,
so make it quick.
or, you know, I can get sneaky and like these RPGs, but very little do I do that unless I'm like required to. Yeah, this is not a game for me, unfortunately. Like I can handle sneaking around for a little bit, but then unfortunately to a point I get very bored. That's why I think I don't know. I don't know how you would cuz sneaking you have to have, like I don't have the patience for that. You have to have a lot of patience to play sneaking and stealth type games. No, for me, if I'm, you know, it's just gotta, like, it's gotta be presented well. Like with Shadow of War, which is one of my top favorite games of all time. There's like different ways you can approach a kill. Whereas some games they only give you like one option on how to approach your enemy. And I just kind of think that's boring. Like for me, I want to plan out how okay, this is weird. Out of context, this is really weird sounding, but I want to plan while I prepare to kill someone in a weird way. It's weird sounding to say out loud. I don't like being railroaded into killing anyone. Also, I guess why I like playing somewhat sneakily in RPGs is that sometimes you don't need to be sneaky, like you can get caught and just end up killing him or killing your contract. Somewhat. I think of other games that I've played that are decent stealth. There's a mod that makes it give up if you're too strong. That's cool. That has been a thing that I've noticed in a lot of even like modern games that are doing, which I really enjoy. Is that if you're too high of a level, or if your level is like way more than like a creature's, that the creature will run away. Because they can sense how strong you are, and I really dig that. And it builds upon the sense of you becoming stronger over time, which I really dig. Just every aggro NPC will fight to the death. Yeah, and that's kind of... yeah. I do like it that it's become more of a norm. Or at least I've been noticing it more in games recently.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
See, that's very cool. That's really cool.
Speak quickly,
Not now.
Outlander, or go away.
Head on.
So what do you want?
Really? You don't have a bookstore where the Mages Guild are. Oh, here we go. Specific place. Would be cool if you could restrain them too. That's what I was thinking, because like, especially with that bounty, the person with the bounty I just did this quest is like, I wish I could. Well, I mean, with magic, could just paralyze them, but I do wish there was like some sort of way to restrain them in order to bring them back and get the bounty. Even though I don't, even though that's obviously not how the quest was designed, just be another way to, you know, do a quest. Or even hell, I don't know if that is a thing where you could just go and do bounties. Like, that would be just a cool, what kind of quests they're called, but I guess I wouldn't want them to be the kind of generic go out and kill some random person quests. Like, I kind of want them to be an important thing in the world, which I guess the Thieves Guild, and then or I guess the Thieves Guild is DLC in this game, but the Morrowind. And the alternative to straight up killing is good. Yeah, I agree. Because it's like, I don't want to kill, like... Yeah, I don't like... Well, I say I don't like being forced to kill someone. Unless, of course, they, you know... like, deserve it, quotation marks, or... you know, force my hand in a sense. To represent real people, kind of, they would be so unfazed by human death, you know? Oh, do they not, like, comment on dead bodies? I guess I never noticed that. Or have had a dead body around people, so I don't know. Because at least I think in the other games, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think even in Oblivion, they had the NPCs, like, respond to, like, a dead body. In that regard, I wish it was even further, where they actually, like, try to search for whoever killed the dead body. And that way you would have to be way more sneaky about... See, like, that's kind of my problem with stealth, is that stealth doesn't feel... or sometimes stealth doesn't feel great. If they don't? Yeah, okay. I was just trying to think, like, my main problem with stealth games is that and just stealthing in general, which in Shadow of War, they take the approach of the Assassin's Creed, where you're kind of sneaking around on top of buildings and stuff and looking down. And that way you can, like, plan out an attack. I think the problem is most stealth games don't give you that option. Or, like, the way to plan ahead. Where you know, you can do that with an RPG, right? But on top of that, I would be cool to like see like the guards try to find the killer. Also, you know, us aren't gonna love killing as first choice. Well, that's kind of the thing, is that even if I, you know, the whole evil playthrough that I kind of wish was a thing in this game, most people wouldn't do it. But I would appreciate the fact that there was a way. And I actually have heard this quote recently, which I definitely agree with. What makes your choices quote unquote good if you are never given the evil option, or to the option to be evil? Like, you have to make the hard choices of like, or like you have to be faced with being able to be evil in order to really feel like you're doing a good thing. And I actually, that was just something I heard recently, and I full-heartedly agree with. Can you tell me where a bookstore is? The Telvani compound. Money rent account. There are tiers. There are many tradesmen, craftsmen, trainers, and said. Like, the Telvani are evil. Like, they are like they are an evil like faction in this world. Like, pure evil. And just is weird that you can join them, but aren't like looked at as evil. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing in my head. Like, even among the other, I guess, well, yeah, even among the other houses, they are the most evil, at least from what I've understood. Like, the other houses also have their problems, but the Delvani are like the worst of the houses, which makes sense because they're very skilled with magic, so therefore are very powerful, and because they're very powerful, they can just do whatever the fuck they want. And I love that. I love that writing. They're not plotting to destroy the world. That's true. I mean, they do some pretty. I mean, I still have the memory of that whole what is it, the slave chick, where you put the dress on her and she like dies or something like that, and it's just like, okay, this is fucked up. It was like one of the most I guess it was pretty evil in my head. This one of the most evil things I've seen. I forgot who it was, like some high mage chick with I forgot the race. I don't. My brain's. They're not Lucifer or so. Hey, no. Lucifer's just misunderstood, okay? The Tavani, on the other hand, they willingly are making that choice. Yeah, the Khajiit. And what still has me remembering that quest line is the different ways you can approach that quest. In a way, still somewhat the same outcome, but. But the way you can approach that quest is very interesting, in the very least. Some matches Lucifer's. It's interesting. Instead of the program. They don't have a book. A lot of the compound. Large tribunal temple. Oh, large staff of priests, healers, and monks. I mean, I do know there's a library in the Vivek Temple, but I don't know if I can access that yet. RPG should be more comfortable with creating alternative quest endings that doesn't have any real consequences. I think maybe a few quests like that, right? Maybe I would agree, but I don't think. For me, I feel like when you complete a quest, there should be, at least with some quests, right? You can have the generic like quests that don't really change anything too much. I agree with, but I do think there needs to be way more quests that actively change, like how the world is or how NPCs react to you. I think those are the two things that definitely need to happen. It's too much of a headache to work on. Probably work that entirely out. Whole second main quest for it. I mean, I would like it if there was a quest where you actually just took over Morrowind with Dagoth Ur. I mean, that's what I would do. Because essentially that's what Dagoth Ur is wanting, right? Consequences of killing or sparing in the game, but it matters for each story. True. I think that definitely should be the case. I don't know. For me, I just don't like completing a quest. I guess it really just depends on what the quest is doing, really. Treasury, Hall of Records, holding cells, all. Okay. Alright, since shops and apartments, craft and like house. Okay, so I'm assuming maybe these in one of these. Okay, it's telling me the same thing. Maybe someone in particular. No. Okay, never mind.
Okay, I'm listening.
So I have to see that NPC again after hours later after sparing for an experience. There we go. That's too much work to fall upon. Just give them one ending. See where the bookstore is. Let me look at these two cantons first, and then let's look at that. Oh, whoops! I didn't know I could do that. Cool. Yeah, so like if it's for me, like a quest doesn't need to have multiple endings, but it definitely needs multiple ways to engage with said quest, in my opinion. That's kind of my main point. Oh, I'm probably about to play here soon. Oh, let me go to this place next. Okay, it even has the shop symbol. At least I think that's the shop symbol. Either that or the justice symbol. Does it rain in this game? I think it does. It just kind of barely does it, it seems. You think it would be raining a lot more with the being a volcanic island. I guess I don't know. I don't know if that's really the case, but I guess that's what my head thinks.
What do you want? Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
Alright, now be careful what you're saying here. I'll don't pull a stand from South Park on here. I will drag you out of here as well. Alright, Stan. Alright, go get in the cop car now. It's fucking... freedom of speech don't mean freedom of consequences, buddy. You're gonna be annoying in my chat room. I ain't allowing that. Really, another? Goddamn. I like how you added freedom of firepower. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Freedom of firepower? Sorry, buddy. The powers of fire, I don't think you can handle. Yeah, that was weird. It was like... I know, there's just some weird interaction there. I don't think I've ever... I mean, I guess I've heard that saying before, but freedom, freedom of firepower. Where's the bookstore in here? Gotta have one in here. If not, it's then in the other building, I assume. God damn it! I always press W, not Q. Like literally the next button. Oh, that's the. There's general goods, but I don't think it's going to be there. Okay, let's go check the other building then. And then if not, then I'll need some help. Oh, stop. I thought this was America. No, it's not. It's, you're in my chat room. You're not in America, buddy.
We're watching you, scum.
Why scum? What did I do? I haven't done anything. Yet. Yet. Now to the next, which is... I wonder why it's doing that. Not let me drag it over here. The map is being weird.
Speak, traveler.
You know what? That kind of made my day, to be honest. Just someone crazy coming in here. I don't like banning people, but if you're gonna be an annoyance in my chat, especially make it awkward for everyone else, I will not allow that. Like, I want this to be a place for, you know, to talk about whatever, but not when you're just screaming and yelling at a chat room about stupid shit like that. You know what I've noticed? There needs to be more of these, like, tapestries. At least on, like, the walls here. I don't know how they would hang them up, though. I guess, well, I mean, same way they hang up those other tapestries, I feel like, but... The fact this is... Obviously, this all looked like brass, I assumed. Or copper. It would be copper. Because it's now all oxidized. So cool. Am I going to the right building? Okay, yes. This last place I'm looking in then. Definitely need some help looking for this this bookstore, but I felt like I asked someone out. Maybe it was for another quest, but I definitely asked someone to find the bookstore before. So it must have been for a specific quest line. God damn.
Speak, traveler.
So I'm just... God damn, I just... Oh. Oh, yeah, it's the invisible. Yeah, you been made invisible, man? Yes, the wizard cursed me with invisibility. You can't imagine what it's like living like this. No one will talk to me. Everyone thinks I'm a ghost of some sort. I can't take this any longer. I'm afraid to go talk to the wizard. My father, the traitor, will think me a fool. Please, can you help? I mean, I'll try. You will. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how awful this is. People always walking into me, knocking me down, no one to talk to. It's awful. Go, buddy. Who's this guy? He's a mage in the Talvani section of Vivek. I don't know why he would do this to me. It's just terrible. Mm-hmm. Alright, can I, like, see you? I know I can, like, faintly see it. Yeah, it's right there.
What's this about?
And now the bookstore should be... I say should be, like I know where it is. It should be in here. I looked everywhere. Not exactly.
Over there. That's
We're watching you, scum.
You have to come up to my face and say that? Okay. Okay. definitely now need to know where the bookstore is. Oh wait, no. I've not been to this place? I've been to St. Olms? Okay, maybe it's over here. I mean, I actually have to come up to your face. It's in their contract. Yeah, I believe that. They have to be rude to everyone. Actually, I don't think the guards are not too rude to, or they're not rude to like any race. They're rude to everyone. Because even as a, well, no, I think as a Dunmer for my first playthrough, they were somewhat tolerable.
There is someone watching me. I can tell. Oh, no weakness or fault.
The Haunted Manor.
Fresh game. What was that?
I'm Bushius. Interesting name. Don't worry, Vivek can be confusing for us, and we live here. Some specific place you want? What advice can you give me? If you need to earn some money to support yourself while you're in Vivek, try the Imperial Guilds in the Foreign Quarter. They often have odd jobs for willing adventurers. As tradesmen and craftsmen meet, they often have simple errands that need doing. The pay is small, but the goodwill gained by serving local people and the experience traveling around the city may be worth more than the gold you earn. I agree. Alright. Okay, look pretty much everywhere. Oh, get out of here first. I like to try to. Well, I mean, I haven't looked everywhere, but trying to think of, because I know the bookstore is in oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't went into the middle areas, which that probably have these shops. Let me check that first. Farmers and Laborers Hall, huh?
What's this about?
Outlander. Head on.
I was somewhere in one of these rooms, if I remember correctly. Yes, me too. Yeah, where
What do you want?
whereabout is it?
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Foreign quarters. Oh. I guess I just didn't check the middle area for the foreign quarters. That was just there. I was right the first time. Wow. I just didn't look hard enough. that was the first place my brain went. To be fair, I tend to do that a lot. I tend to overthink my original ideas, and then, of course, it ends up being the original idea. Classic. Is there... I'm just trying to wonder, because the weather stuff has still got me intrigued, is that... I wonder what other weather systems would fit well into this game. Hell, even what kind of, I don't know, magical weather could be a part of this game. I have to get down. Magic effect vampires get, which is damage from the sunlight. Which, I mean, that's cool. I think Oblivion definitely carried that over, which I enjoy. And also the fact that people actually will attack you because you look like a vampire, and that you won't be, which they got rid of because it ruins the ability to interact with the town and the people, which, you know, which I feel like is such an easy way to then write in some like evil quest lines. Like, oh, it's also kind of my problem with this game, but not really a problem, but what I wish it had. But I'm more talking about like health. I mean, kind of a brutal one, but fire rain would be kind of cool. Like rain from the fires of Red Mountain. It's like magical fire rain. That instead of like acidic rain, it's like, you know, rain that actually will hurt you. And that way, you know, people have to stay inside for a little bit. Or, you know, just, you know, do something in a magical way to protect yourself. Or have specific armor that reduces or negates the fire damage. You know, stuff like that. Dude, it's always some kind of Death Valley in Hammerfell where the sun is so extreme where even regular people suffer from the sun. Well, like in like, there's no, like, real effect, but that's where, like, a survival system, I think, would be very nice. Especially for a game like, well, yeah, like a game like this, because you're walking around, Morrowind a lot. Like, the need to drink and eat and sleep, I think, is one of my favorite things added. And like being in like these hotter areas, especially areas near the volcano, you'd obviously need to be drinking a lot more water because it's, you know, the air is a lot more hotter. But yeah, like, even if, like, you had it so the sun was so hot you had to cover yourself or you would be burned, like, that would be a good thing. That would be cool. Just so check. Ashfall. Have it so you can make a grill over a campfire and cook. Yeah, like I think cooking would cooking. Like there's a lot of things. Like I will. There's a lot of things that each game has a problem with, but I do think at the very least, okay, I'm going the right way. I'm wondering because I always just ramble and just go in some random direction. That you know, Bethesda games at least somewhat try to make the gameplay interesting. It's just, unfortunately, it's like always one step forward and then 2 steps back when it comes to their, you know, each of their games. It feels like. Whereas, like, yeah, there's some cool gameplay mechanics in like Fallout 4.
What's this about?
But then it completely removes all of the RPG-ness out of the game. Where is the library? Where I think that is kind of the same problem with even Skyrim, where there is a lot of cool gameplay mechanics.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
But it completely strips the game of any of the RPG mechanics that the previous games had.
Go ahead.
Cooking. Yeah. Alright. Where is this bookstore? Somewhere over here, right? Yep.
Where is that slave?
And something that I've learned that I completely am so confused on why they removed it is the ability to make potions on hand. I don't understand why they got rid of like the alembic, the cassinator, and all this stuff you had to have in order to make potions, because it's so nice just to be able to make a potion like whenever you need to. It's just like if it's like a survival thing, I'll definitely look at it. Oh.
We're watching you, scum.
Khajiit has no words for you.
Well, why not? What do you want? But what about this book? Yes, Jobasha knows the Chronicles of Nisholft. Nichu left. I've been saying that. It's been saying that horrible. I mean, then again, I don't know how you could easily pronounce any of these dwarven names. Jobasha has a copy. Okay. Do you? You do. 284, I'll give you... This is not gonna happen, but I'll give you 220 for it. 230? Come on. 240? 245. Alright. Oh, now, you know what? 250. What? I guess I'm not very charismatic, to be fair. 255? It's like literally 5 more. Come on. Really? 270 then. Just spam the offer button until he accepts it. Oh, really? I don't know, in my head I thought, which, to be fair, probably should be a thing, so that doesn't happen, even though, I don't know, it's not really breaking the game, but you should make it so okay, that's not. I thought that was the that's my carry weight. I thought that was the how they perceive you or whatever that bar is. Where they should definitely start to dislike you more if you don't do the bartering right to some extent. Yeah, okay, I don't think that's gonna work. At least not at that price. I'll do 240, just 10 off. Yeah, they've forgotten all about it. Okay, well, this comes from, again, another Fallout 1 thing, where it's like, if you fuck up dialogue against an NPC, they will not talk to you ever again. Which might be annoying, but I kind of like that, because it's somewhat realistic, in a sense. There's a little of that in Morrowind. I think I have noticed that, just slightly. I do wish it was more, though. I don't know. It's like I know people wouldn't be really into that, because it's like, and you ain't getting that out of Bethesda games, unfortunately, at least anymore, because, well, from continuing on the conversation from earlier with the whole ex-Bethesda dev that just came out, is that they don't like you missing anything when it comes to the quests and items and stuff. Which is... I get the thinking. Like, yeah, what they said is that, well, we don't want people to miss it because we've worked so hard on making these quest lines and items. Which, I'm gonna roll my eyes somewhat to that when it comes to Skyrim. But mainly because, I don't think the quest lines and the items are really that interesting, but that's, here nor there. But it comes down to, like I was saying earlier, is that there needs to be some friction. There needs to be some... I think every good... I mean, this game has a lot of friction in it. When it comes down to... like, the fact that you don't regenerate your magicka. Oh, wait, no. No, you don't. At least not naturally, I don't think. And I like that. Because then it makes potions and the spells that make you or let you absorb magicka way more useful. And so, I don't know. It just feels like that friction is just becoming less and less so. You can break out of it by being naked, though. I have a different dialogue option telling you to put some pants on, and then you can talk to them again. Oh, that's funny. paid more than I wanted to, but I hope this wizard is happy. Why I play on 100+ difficulty? You know, I've never really, I haven't yet, at the very least, engaged with the difficulty setting in this game.
Go ahead.
Because, well, may now want to, at first, fully understand the magic system of this game, which is kind of the point of this character. And, then I will test how well, because at least with New Vegas, I understand how some difficulty modifiers are just, oh, you with the higher difficulty they just get more health and do more damage, whereas in New Vegas, I think it's done very well, is where they balance that out by having specific ammo that will just does way more damage. So there's ways to even still the higher difficulty incentivizes you to use more items that you normally wouldn't use in a normal playthrough. So I am very curious on how this game works that out. Because I'm sure you could easily do the same. I haven't yet experienced that yet. Eventually I'll do that. I just gotta, I gotta eventually, I actually gotta learn the game systems and whatnot first. Exactly why I enjoy it. Yeah, exactly. So. Now, with all the, different spells in this game, I can only imagine that spells and weapons that there are like actual say builds. It's kind of the same way with New Vegas that obviously, there are generic builds, but there are very specific builds that will help you get through like a hardcore, like a very hard playthrough. So I can only imagine that's the same way here. And then you would probably fully use like the enchantment system, and then the potion system. That would be probably even more apparent or more important because you're dealing with stronger creatures. And then the high-level spells would be even more useful. So, conjuration is crucial. I don't know why. My brain automatically went to my first playthrough and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go I don't know why I thought the temple was gonna be able to teleport me. Funny. Mysticism. Graduation is crucial. Alchemy, illusion. Well, I mean, magic is I feel like supposed to be somewhat game-breaking, which in this game it seems like it very much is, which is awesome. But of course, you have to build up to that, which I also very much love. The foreign quarter, right? No, I went. Next one over. Okay. system as I get my gold up for soul gems. Yeah, and I have yet to deal with the that's the kind of the reason why I want to do this playthrough, is because I actually want to engage with the enchantment system and the spell crafting system. Is where I'm very curious about and kind of excited to eventually get into that. 'Cause I think that's very cool. Yeah. Like I said, I've only played this like last year, like once, and it's become probably my easily top 5 favorite games. Just for all the I don't know, just has a lot of just a lot of love put into this RPG that you can just easily tell. And I really love all the systems that it has. Like I said, I will keep saying this. The wind system, or the I guess the sandstorm system, where it pushes you back, or you know, or if you're going with the wind, it will make you go faster. Like that in itself is so cool to me, because it's like, what really other RPG does that? I really can't think of any. Like, yeah, you have weather systems that give you like status effects or whatnot, but it's just like, what, like a weather system that actually, like, you can tell or you can see that it affects your character, and I think that is very cool. Oh yeah, it's definitely a very immersive game, at least to me. Like, you know, as someone who's a fan of New Vegas, like that weather or that sandstorm system could easily fit into that game, in my opinion. And, no, like I said, it's really has opened my eyes into, what I would want to do for an RPG. Yeah, literally, like, you can see your character actually being affected by the wind. Like, yeah, like you said, the character will hold up their hand and walk slowly and actually have a different walking cycle because of it. It's just like, it's so good.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
And then, makes me wonder who did the puzzles in this game, because there's not many. There's not many puzzles.
So if you could hurry this up.
Can you calm down, sir? But I don't think there's how many puzzles there are in this game, but the few that I have engaged with have just been like mind blowing. Like the Vivek Temple one
Something you need?
was the first one I did, and I instantly, doing that quest instantly made me fall in love with this game. Because it's like, I didn't expect, fair, I was not expecting an actual thinking puzzle from a Bethesda game, no offense, you know, but you know, as coming from Skyrim. So seeing that, I'm like, this is what these guys can come up with?
What may I do for you?
It's like, I was like, oh no. you couldn't possibly drown yourself, and that's the solution, or some shit like that. And it's like, and it was. I was like, okay, this game's great.
Ah,
It makes you
visitor.
wonder who came up
What
with
may
the
I do
puzzles.
for you?
That's snowstorms. Oh well, the problem is that they do have snowstorms. It's just your character doesn't do anything. If I'm not mistaken, there are snowstorms at least in some areas. Or I guess it snows. I don't. I guess there's a certain area where it is very stormy, but. I was gonna say Balmora? No, it was Alderum. Yeah, right. Okay. But yeah, I was just gonna say, I feel like if you can't really do any puzzles or traps, because actually I don't think I've ever. That's the one thing Bethesda or has definitely a problem with is traps. I don't think I've ever. I guess besides, the trap doors, but.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Which, to be fair, I don't think they should tell you that the door is. Well. Yeah, no, it shouldn't tell you that the door is trapped. But there should be an indicator that it says it's trapped. Because I think. At least I could be totally wrong. I think there is a spell that, like. Or detect magic spell that tells you that a door is trapped, so it kind of. There's kind of no point in that spell. Yeah, here's your book. Excellent. Now give the book to me. I'm impressed, Evoker. I hope you are always this efficient. Okay. Advancement? Oh, I need to do more. Okay. What else do you got for me? I've been waiting for ages to get a detect creatures potion from Skink and Tree's Shade. Stayed with Mora. Okay. Simply taking Skink and Tree's Shade forever to finish it. Go to Wolverine Hall and stay with Mora and bring the potion back to me as soon as Skink is finished. Is Sadrith Mora the Devani town? Where they're all just, I think that's the area where they're all just trapped in the one room. I was gonna say. Alrighty then. Oh wait, yeah, I can just wait. How much? I think I have enough gold. I need to go sell some stuff.
You shouldn't be here.
Speak, traveler.
Which Okay. OBS is freaking out for some reason.
There's someone watching them. I can tell.
I definitely maybe sell some of these potions that I'm not going to use.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Maybe I'll get a better price with the Mage's Guild. Let me see. I can't sell anything to them. There should be a potion seller in the place, if I'm not mistaken. Buffering. Yeah, my OBS is acting weird. It was acting weird in the beginning of the stream, but then it seemed to chill out somewhat in the middle, but seems like it's acting up again, unfortunately. Which maybe it's a warning for me to eventually stop then, which is unfortunate because play for a lot longer. But I don't want to keep playing and then just the stream crash. Eventually, I just stop anyways. So let me sell these potions. Wait, what? Oh.
Ah, how quaint. How do you do?
Well, that's actually quite useful. Store health. I don't want to use the potions. I want to be able to use my magic, but I don't want to not have potions just in case. Okay. About 300. Ooh, okay, nice. Yeah. So I think that might be it for the stream then, because I don't, like I said, I don't want it to crash while I'm just in the middle of doing
Can you
something.
ask your question quickly?
But we got a decent amount of stuff done. Got some ranks up in the guild. Eventually, hopefully next stream, I able to somewhat upgrade my spells. Oh, come on. Love Tamriel rebuild.
Ah, hello.
Quests are better than even the OG game. Yeah, I'll definitely see I definitely want to get into that kind of stuff as well, eventually. I saved it for Mora, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it is. I was right. It was just a...
An adventurer, I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Okay, not everyone at once, please.
An adventurer.
Ah,
greetings. What may I do for you?
Well, yeah, let me save it. Way I can just start it up as soon as I get into the game again. See, yeah, my OBS is being weird. Alright, well, ad's about to play. I'm gonna end it here. It was fun. I want to do this every Monday because I love this game and I've been wanting to play it for a while now, so that is probably going to be it for me. Thanks for stopping by and chatting, lurking. I appreciate you all. And take care. Stay blessed, and I will see ya tomorrow. Ta-ta.